2,500 fans have been waiting to see all night. All right, yeah, they want to see Max Hopp do well, and he did do well for them, but this is the world #1 and the hottest property in world darts right now. Michael van Gerwen has won all 4 European Tour events in 2015. He is looking to make it 5 out of 5, but he's got to get past William O'Connor. Dan Dawson in the commentary box for this one. Penultimate game of the night, and alongside me is Rod Harrington.
Yes, Dan, thank you. Yeah, well, no surprise, Michael van Gerwen 1-10 on, and William O'Connor 6-1 against. So maybe not a lot of value there. Perhaps there's a little bit of value in under or over again on the legs. It's 8.5 over at 5-6, and under at 6-4 on. Or if you fancy for William O'Connor to win this first leg, which I believe he's got to throw, is 5-4, which seems to be, if you want to have a little flutter on this, perhaps that one bet is the value. Can't see a lot of other value there, though, Dan.
Well, if you think Willie O'Connor is just here to make up the numbers and get steamrolled,
to throw first. Game on.
You would be wrong, because Willie O'Connor really gave Michael van Gerwen a game when these two met in Munich on the European Tour earlier this year. He led 3-1. He took out 3-ton-plus finishes.
84.
But back came the world #1, as he has done consistently against opponent after opponent.
100.
Yes, he's actually been playing really well, possibly the last 12 months as William.
Yeah, made the last 16 of the UK Open this year. He only lost to Bunting, the man we've just seen through to the last 16.
38.
That run in Munich for Willie O'Connor, it was the quarterfinals where he met MVG. Best run he's had on the European Tour circuit as MVG fires in the first maximum of the match in just the second visit to the ball.
Well, is he going to follow him? He has. 180s back-to-back in the first leg here.
100.
Well, there is a chance now for William O'Connor to hold on to his throw. He can't go out on 199 for obvious reasons, but he can certainly make a big hole in it. He's going to have to come downstairs now. Is he staying there?
Well, that's a gamble. He really liked the lie, and he thought, if I get the treble, then this helps me out. But, you know...
Well, there's actually no difference between that and over 100. But now Van Gerwen, double 14.
93.
There isn't really a lot of difference between 99 than 110.
Yeah, because you can't go out in 2 darts. 100 he can, of course. Well, he's going to get a dart, is William O'Connor.
Double 16.
67. Michael, you require 28.
Well, as we say so often, if you get chances against the world #1, you have to take them. Because the likelihood is...
14.
Wow.
He makes
William,
you pay.
but
well, if you took William O'Connor to win that first leg at 5-4, you may be holding your breath right now. Well,
you shot in the first leg.
You can
William
collect
O'Connor.
your winnings.
Second leg, Michael, to throw first. Game on.
So, an early lead for William O'Connor, but we know that MVG will not be too flustered.
60.
He's come from behind against the best. He's come from a long way behind against the best. And he's done so on a consistent basis. The best example is probably Dubai.
Yes. Well, we talk about, you know, having confidence in your own ability, and certainly he has that in abundance. And that's why, even when he's behind, he still thinks he can't be beaten. And the reason is because he gets this.
21.
He's got this prolific leg-on-leg power, like Phil Taylor, the power had.
Well,
and still has, to be quite honest.
Yeah, it's leg on leg. It's game on game. It's tournament on tournament.
100.
Michael van Gerwen, not only has he won all 4 European Tour events this year, he's won 12 of the 22 tournaments he has entered this calendar year.
140.
That is incredible.
That is pretty impressive. That's up there with Phil Taylor.
I've not included the World Cup in that because that was a pairs one. But I'll be honest, he did everything he could to see Holland through to the final and win it. Knocked out in the semi-finals by Scotland, of course. A rather laboured performance from Raymond van Barneveld.
96.
96 leaves William O'Connor the big one, 170, but Ton 40 from Michael van Gerwen leaves him very nicely placed.
Nah. 123. William, you require
Not much doubt.
170.
Well, this would be some checkout for O'Connor. Well, it's not going to happen now. Well, you see, Van Gerwen missed doubles in that first leg, so he's got to hit a big one, which he's done. That's fine.
57. Game shot in the second leg.
And the minimum
Michael
of
van Gerwen.
fuss from Michael van
Let William
Gerwen
to throw
takes out
first.
double top,
Game on.
and we're level at 1 apiece. Now, in this run on the European Tour, he has to play 5 games to win each tournament because he comes into the second round stage because he's seeded. So not only has he won 20 games on the spin, but in the last 14, as he looks to fill it up, and does so, second maximum of the match for MVG. In the last 14 consecutive matches, he has averaged over 100.
Yes, that's very impressive. You know, that is a player at the top of his
121.
game, and a player that's going to go on and win even more.
Well, when we spoke to him on stage at Venray,
123.
he said, I feel unstoppable. I feel like nobody can beat me. There have been chances. Terry Jenkins missed a match dart against him 2 weeks ago. Jamie Caven missed a match dart against him in Munich. But they are the only chances.
140.
Yes, and until someone takes those chances, his invincibility is just going to grow and grow.
William, you require 143.
Well, when O'Connor gave him a game in Munich, it was on the back of some big finishes. He had 3-ton plus ones. This 143 is not going. And so Michael van Gerwen's looking at 98 for an early break of throw and a 2-1 lead.
Well, 63 you want, William. Treble 13 would help.
92. Michael, you
That's
require
okay.
98.
Still going to get 2 darts if he comes back. Double 12. Well, he is going to come
86.
back. 2 darts and a double
William, you
for
require 51.
O'Connor. And as we said, Dan, when you get the chance, you've got to take them. They may not come around again.
$19. Michael, you require 12.
You can't keep relying on Michael van Gerwen missing doubles.
Game shot
'Cause he
in the
won't.
third leg. Michael van Gerwen.
Well, you see O'Connor shaking his head there, and as he walked up to the board to pull his darts out, you see him with his eyes closed,
Full
thinking,
flag, Michael to throw
you know,
first.
but that's
Game
the
on.
pressure that Van Gerwen
Yeah.
puts on you.
$99.
Explain that switch down to the 19s and then switch back up to the treble 20, Rod?
No, I mean, the treble 20 looked fine from where we were sitting. However, from where he's standing, it may look a bit different.
We'll
But
go back up there with the third dart.
yeah, that's exactly right. However, who are we to question
140.
Well, look, I mean,
the way he's playing?
14 games on the run with 100 average. At the moment, he's averaging over 100 as well, so he can do what he wants. He can just
97.
basically do what he wants.
Yes, he does, yes.
A couple of those games, well, in fact, 5 of those games, he's been averaging over 107 as well. I mean,
The thing about it is he's averaging 103, as we just see William was unlucky.
140.
But if you said to us what average he's got, I would have said under 100 because it isn't been that impressive. And that's just what used to happen with Phil
87.
Taylor. A mediocre game for Phil Taylor was still 100 and 102.
a quick word about Willie O'Connor, who's averaging 102 himself.
And he's missed 2 darts with a double to go 2-1 up.
100.
Well, he's down to a finish before Van Gerwen on the Van Gerwen throw here. But here he comes.
134. William, you require 121.
Well, if he doesn't take this out, Van Gerwen may only get a dart at the bullseye.
It
Well,
might go.
It might go.
Oh, now then, double 14. Oh, superb!
Game
Willie
shot
O'Connor.
in a full flag.
break
William
back.
O'Connor. Fifth
Well,
leg
now,
to throw first.
William O'Connor
Game
might
on.
think that he has got a brilliant chance to win this game.
Well, I saw Willie earlier on. He was entertaining everybody in the players' room with a magic trick. A deck of
57.
cards.
I see.
Very impressive trick.
Yes, it was. Yeah, I love card tricks.
I would suggest it will be
60.
a bigger rabbit out of the hat that he pulls if he manages to stop this incredible run that Michael van Gerwen is on the European Tour.
$41.
And every bad score, I mean, you put pressure on yourself when you hit a bad score anyway, but when you're playing Michael van Gerwen with this aura that he has.
34.
You're exactly right. You know, then all of a sudden there's more pressure on these 3 darts, especially on your own throw. You know, a straight ton does not hurt Michael at all because he still has the throw coming back. It's got to be a 2 treble visit, which is not going to happen.
58.
Both of these guys played at the World Cup last weekend, of course.
97.
Willie O'Connor representing Ireland with Connie Finnan. Surprise defeat to Hong Kong. Scott McKenzie, the unlikely hero in that game.
That was incredible. I know we mentioned it the other day, but that was incredible.
60.
It was unreal.
To lose your throw like that, but to still hit the winning shot.
He seemed unable to release the dart properly.
94.
And ends up winning it on the bullseye. What a man.
Superman.
That's Matt Clark. Matt Clark, of course, we saw earlier on.
Have we got a Batman or a Spider-Man?
We had a Spider. Mark Webster beat by Jamie Lewis in the first round here.
85. Michael, you're 116.
Oh, Van Gerwen now. Double 18 he wants.
80.
He will return. O'Connor back on 200 after 5 visits to the board. Winner of this one faces Benito van der Pas, who came through a nail-biter with Mensur Suljovic
Michael, you require
earlier
36.
on today. Oh, keeps missing doubles, but not the double 9.
Fifth leg.
3-2
The first person I think I have seen whilst commentating that hits the double 9 on the switch.
$43.
Well, no, there's a chance. A 140 here gets William O'Connor the throw. The last 3 legs have been against throw.
$96. $99.
These two duking it out for a place in the 3rd round, the last 16. That 3rd round is played tomorrow afternoon here in Riesa. And then it's the quarterfinals, the semi-final, and the final on the way in the evening session. Michael van Gerwen knows what it takes to go all the way and win those 4 games on the Sunday. He's done it 4 times before this
59.
year already.
Well, now a serious chance for William O'Connor to get his throw back here.
Good last start saves him. He was looking for 519 to leave the 170. Thought he might have scuppered it with that 7, but
81.
Well, he's going to get 6 stars from 144 to level it up.
And if you'd said to Willie O'Connor, all right, well, let's just say you share the first 6 legs and it's just a 1st to 3 game, a best of 5.
60.
He'd think, I've got a chance here with the throw.
Absolutely.
That's about as good a chance as you're going to get against Michael van Gerwen at the minute.
And again, 59. A visit without a treble from Michael. So
require 84.
Possibly 6 starts from 84, but he will go for the bullseye with his last start. Now the 14. Wow. Wow. I cannot believe that he's done that. You're playing the best player in the world, or one of the best players in the world at the moment, and he's on a shot.
52.
And you've just turned around and said, don't think you can do it, Michael.
160.
I don't think you can do it. That's what he's just said to him.
The challenge has been set down. Michael van Gerwen, is he going to rise to it? He might, you know.
140.
That was a let-off for William O'Connor. The job isn't done, though. He's got to take out this double 16. And he does. And he does. Willie
O'Connor.
O'Connor, a little bit of a swagger to the board there.
Well, that's a chance you should not take against anyone, let alone the world number one. He got away with it, but it comes very close to him not. However, 3 legs all. So again, if you've backed over on legs, it was 8.5 for this match. You've won that. If you backed the first leg, you've won that. The odds are now 10-3 for William O'Connor and 1-5 on. Van Gerwen was 1-20 at one time.
99.
And he has lost that treble 20 power at the moment, hasn't he, Van Gerwen?
You see, Willie O'Connor, we talked about taking your chances if you get them. He's hitting 50% of his doubles. At the moment,
97.
It's enough. Just. He has the advantage of the throw.
A little bit of frustration in the demeanour of Michael Van Gerwen, and especially in his darts. 2 of those darts were rather low.
There you see.
93.
William O'Connor actually outdoing MVG in those first 9 averages. The overall average
100.
is respectable, but nowhere near what we come to expect from Michael Van Gerwen. As I said, 14 games running prior to this one, he's averaged over 100.
Well, at those sort of averages for Van Gerwen, you've got to beat him.
Yeah, that is when he's beatable. That is his. It's not even his B game; it's his C game.
Yes.
140.
And, yeah, we saw it so many times with Phil Taylor. If Phil Taylor plays like this, that's when you had to beat it. Most of the time, he still won anyway.
100. William requires 71.
I remember, in fact, the last time that Michael Van Gerwen didn't average over 100, it was the second round, his first game in Gibraltar. He played Kevin Painter, he averaged 88, and he still won 6-5. William O'Connor needs to punish Michael Van Gerwen for
39.
not being at his best.
Michael requires 145.
Yes, he's
29.
not
William
on the best
32.
form, is Michael Van Gerwen, so a massive chance here for William O'Connor, the Irishman, to go 4-3 up.
William O'Connor.
It's the first time he's led since the very first leg. And now Michael Van Gerwen has got to get on one of these runs we see him go on so often, or otherwise he may be in trouble.
Well, look, we talked about Van Gerwen when he really needs to, being able to dig deep and produce his best. It would be no surprise if Michael Van Gerwen rattled off 3 successive 12-dart legs here. But he needs to up his
84.
game. At the moment, this isn't the performance of a world number one, and he's in danger.
97.
Irish flag being waved around in the hall there. See the view from Gilding Cam there. It's the camera they installed especially because Andrew Gilding used to move so far over to the left of the oche that he blocked our normal cameras as Michael Van Gerwen fills it up. That's his 3rd maximum of the match.
Well, O'Connor won't panic.
Michael, you require 84.
This is only to level it up, and O'Connor does have the throw. Oh, a great 12-dart leg from Michael Van Gerwen.
9-flag William to
It stands at 4 legs apiece. We are down to a best of 3 game of darts. William O'Connor will throw first in 2 of those legs
140.
if it goes to the decider. And that's a great start from him.
93.
Well, all of these guys are capable of putting a couple of 12-dart legs together. William O'Connor will be telling himself, oh, I can do that now. I could knock out the world number one. I could be the first person to beat Michael Van Gerwen on the European Tour in 2015. But here he comes.
139.
Well, he's going to get 6 starts minimum from here, maybe 9. Well, the odds have come down. Michael van Gerwen's only 4-6 now. O'Connor 11-10.
57.
At every visit, those will be changing.
Yes, and Van Gerwen fans and backers maybe seeing that as great value. It's all about whether O'Connor can go out in 6 starts. He needs to find a treble, otherwise them odds will go massively on for Van Gerwen. Oh, he's hit the ton. Well, he's missed the 160.
Oh, not far away, even Michael van Gerwen.
99.
Thought he was in with a chance there.
70.
So William O'Connor needs to see this 70 off. He's going to get 1 dart. A double 16. And he hits it. He hits it. William O'Connor holds his nerve. He's 1 leg away.
William O'Connor is now favourite to win the match.
140.
Van Gerwen's got to win both the last 2 legs, and he's even money. When have you seen Van Gerwen even money, even at this stage of a game? Not very often, people. He's just taking a sip of drink while Willie's having his throw.
Jamie Caven got a match dart in Munich against Michael van Gerwen. Terry Jenkins got a match dart against Michael van Gerwen in Venray 2 weeks ago.
131.
Can Willie O'Connor give himself a chance and take it against the world #1?
Well, he's been doing some card tricks, as you said, down in the players' room, and he's playing with card flights. Can he be the magician and do what not many other people have done and beat Michael van Gerwen? Or what he wouldn't have for a 180 right now, what he wouldn't give, I should say.
Well, he needs 2 trebles to get down to a finish. 3 trebles makes it very manageable. That is good. That is great.
123. Michael, you require 130.
That is a killer. He doesn't need to go the bullseye route now. He just set it up.
90.
He couldn't have got a worse deflection.
Even a straight 20 would have been enough to give him a poke. Oh, Michael van Gerwen, he's only hit around about a quarter of the doubles he's gone for. He's going to get 3 clear darts at double top. If he were to miss them,
Michael, you require 40.
he could be going out. He doesn't miss. We are going all the way. And Willie O'Connor has the advantage of flowing first in this. There's a touch of the fists. Who can produce in this 11th leg?
Yes, and if you took Michael van Gerwen at evens at the start of that previous leg, it's all
100.
about what he can do in this one solitary leg.
Time and again we've seen it when he really needs to. He finds the shot. Michael van Gerwen kicks off 140. Willie O'Connor, the pressure he must be feeling right now, and it's showing.
43.
It's showing. Van Gerwen has effectively stolen the darts.
$81.
A little bit of daylight between Van Gerwen and O'Connor, but another treble. Oh, throws it back. Still another treble helps out. Perfect. Absolutely brilliant from William O'Connor. He's still in with a shout, although that looks, well, oh no, you just kind of knew that was going to happen after that first dart. And how many times have we seen this man do this? Looking like he's going to be dead and buried. And he pulls it out of the bag.
134.
That's brilliant from William O'Connor, though.
Michael van Gerwen has looked desperately average for a world #1 at times, and yet in a deciding leg, he's pulled out an 11 darter. This man even when he makes it hard for himself, pulls out the victories. He's ended up with another average over 100, and he's looked ordinary. It wasn't even his B game. Michael van Gerwen, he was made to sweat in that one. Make no mistake about it. But William O'Connor, agonisingly close. But his International Darts Open campaign is brought to a shuddering halt for the world number one. He goes through to face Benito van der Pas. We'll grab a few words with him, and then one more game. It's Simon Whitlock against Daryl Gurney.
Not in a good rhythm?
No, I wasn't in a good rhythm, but on the end, the most important thing is to win the game, and then William is going to test me, and he played well. He put me on the pressure on the end, and I made it on the end. So the form is there. So up to tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a long day, and what can I say? I'm still in Euro to number 5.
The interesting thing about being the world number one is that everybody wants to beat you. I mean, you know, you must understand that being the very best and the very top, everybody thinks you are the scalp to win. And does that give you extra pressure, being world number one?
Yeah, I'm really nervous. No, I've been in the position now for 1.5 years, and I'm really happy to be in that position. Took me a long time, but with crowds like this, it's amazing. It's amazing.
Thank you, Michael van Gerwen, ladies and gentlemen. We have one more match coming your way, just one more match.